Welcome back, everybody, for another fantastic day for some lovely TA. I hope everyone out there is doing amazing, and in this episode we'll be talking about Bitcoin, 100% only Bitcoin, right? We'll be talking about Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. We'll also be talking about Bitcoin on the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. So let me remind you guys, if you guys enjoy this content and want to help this channel grow, make sure you hit the like button, destroy that like button, smash the subscribe button, and let's get on into it. So Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. I did have a live stream about 3 days ago that I did talk about a longer term analysis, but I do want to share a couple things so you guys don't have to watch a whole 30-minute video on that. I want to focus mainly on the green line here, right? This little lime green line, which is the 55 weekly EMA. And I am showing with these circles here how many times it has acted as support, right? Once we wicked underneath of it or even touched it, look how it bounced off of it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times that happened. So yes, it is quite a strong support. Now let me remove these circles a little bit. And then what you guys can see here is this week, this price action this week, we are threatening a close underneath of it. However, I want to remind you, we still have about 3 days and 5 hours left until the weekly closure, okay? And I'm not saying as soon as we break and close underneath of this, we're going to test, 25,000 immediately, right? It's not as clean and simple as that. I'm just saying once we break a structure that we formed over 55 weeks, it is quite significant, okay? And again, if you are a bull, things aren't looking too good on a lot of time frames. The second thing I want to talk about on a weekly time frame is the $34,600 range, right? For 7 weeks until the last week, right? We closed above that multiple times, right? It was kind of like a minor support level that we closed. Now, last week we did close underneath of it. So if you smash your face into the screen, you can kind of see it, right? This wick is slightly underneath of all of these from the past 7 ones. A little thing of concern, again, that was a micro trend. The more significant thing is this lime green 55 EMA that, again, we are having a threatening posture to close underneath of it if we do not get above, right? This is say 32,700. If we can't close the weekly above that point, we would close underneath of it, and not a good thing for the bulls. It is quite bearish or crabbish, depending on how you look at it, right? So let's just look on a daily time frame now. So for the daily time frame, my big concern is that we couldn't close above, you guys guessed it, right? The $33,000 level, which I talked about in the last video, right? Why is that level so important? I just didn't pull it out of my ass. It's the descending triangle support from 40 days ago, right? 40 days of price action. That $33,000 level has acted as support many times, right? And it's pretty much the same thing with the 55 weekly EMA. If we can't get above that region, if we can't get above that line or level, it can basically become resistance, right? When you get a support level and flip it into resistance, that is bearish. These are just facts, okay? In the same way, if we flip a resistance into a support level, that is bullish. Let me just show you from not too long ago, right? This $41,000 level, right? Resistance over here. Once we broke through it, okay, see that we cleanly broke through it. Look what happened. We came underneath of it, we tested it, and this is what we call flipping a resistance into a support level, okay? This is quite bullish, and look what happened, right? And again, I'm not saying if we flip the support into a resistance, it's the second it happens, it's just doomed from here, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying for the longer term time frame, it is, again, just giving more points to the bears, right? We want to see supports being respected, and we do not want them to flip as resistance. And yes, there is a possibility that the same thing can happen to the $30,000 level that has acted as support, but we are not there yet, so I'm not focused on that, okay? I'm just focused more on the immediate term for us for now. So that's pretty much all I have for the daily time frame. And again, yes, you can look at the RSI a little bit. Nothing too fancy here. Again, it is all descending. All these slopes here are descending. So momentum, that's right, not looking too good for Bitcoin either, right? Let's just look at a 4-hour time frame. And yes, you guys can tell, if the daily doesn't look that good, 4-hour won't paint a better picture, right? You can't just zoom in and just focus only on the good stuff, right? So you can see here, we had 4 candles, right, of us trying to get above $33,000 level, And each time we went up there, it's like, guys, we're gonna get back, we're gonna make a higher low, we're gonna make a higher low, and just got cut down, cut down, cut down, cut down. 4 different times we got rejected, right? It's by no miracle it happened. It's just, it means there were bulls that were stepping in to buy, but they couldn't get it much higher because there were just a lot more bears who were selling, right? There were just a lot more Bitcoins that were being sold than Bitcoins being bought. It's just as simple as that, right? And in this 4 hour, we already saw a huge, like a decent sized wick down to about the $31,000 level, okay? That is an area of support also, and it is pretty much threatening the $30,000 level. The 4 hour does not look too well either, okay? Our 21 EMA has acted as resistance, as you can see here on the immediate term, right? We can't really climb above the 10 to get any traction for, you know, any kind of like relief rally up, okay? And this leads into my next point. Just because you guys think there's a relief rally coming doesn't mean it has to come right now. It could be a week, it could be a month from now. It doesn't have to happen exactly when a price dips. I know it is a crab market, and there are people who are interested in buying at 30,000, but it doesn't mean that their orders could always be there, right? They can change your orders, right? If you can do it yourself, you can just cancel your order and put it at 28,000, okay? Everything is in flux. Nothing is set in stone. People are allowed to move their orders, right? I mean, I've done it before. I just move my orders. If I think the price is going to go low, I just move them, okay? So that's pretty much on a 4 hour time frame. Nothing too fancy, right? We're just looking at moving averages. We're just looking at price structure. And we're just looking at horizontal, you know, analysis on Bitcoin. So that's pretty much all I have for today. If you guys enjoyed this analysis, make sure you, again, help support the channel, because I do enjoy doing YouTube content. I do enjoy sharing it with you guys. So please give me a like, hit that subscribe, and without any further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.